y'all?
We're
Just
here.
change this text real quick. We got Catherine, you, Sharkattack,
As given to us by Lord Farquaad,
the third.
loyal vassal, Lord Farquaad.
Pro button push, that's right. Pretty good at putting these. We still have only 5 buttons on this thing. Seems like there should be more buttons.
I'm sure we'll come up with some.
I haven't messed with it at all since the first day we got it.
Yeah, that's fair.
The third.
So Sharkattack. Logos Saurian Untamed. Honestly, I can't figure out why this is the highest SAS rating deck of the Worlds Collide stuff we have.
I don't know. Don't know.
This deck is solid.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to share the window here so we can take a look at it. Oh wait,
Nope.
that's it. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, this deck is solid. It is light on amber control. I think that was something we really discovered when we played it in our Worlds Collide tournament.
Only a 5.1 on SAS.
I do think this deck is better in Worlds Collide, in a Worlds Collide only meta, than in a full meta. Because this Untamed, for instance, is not fast enough, I think, to compete with like Coda style, like rush decks.
It just has a lot of amber pip on actions in the deck. So.
Unnatural selections are good, but that's better against Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
Now, there's a subtype of AoA decks that are natural selections good against Cave Vibius. May just very well be one of those decks.
I mean, it's got a lot of creature control because it's got Axiom as well.
Yeah.
So
in Scrambler Storm can be timed appropriately. I wouldn't be surprised if Scrambler Storm cracks open the game versus Solid Vector Parmesan. Because when it goes to forge a key, if you protect it with like a Scrambler Storm, or lock out the control, lock out the control of the weaks with a Scrambler Storm at the right time,
that could be solid, yeah.
So double information exchange, pretty good against stealing. There's a decent amount of stealing in this.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad, this is our highest SAS deck, period. I don't know why. I don't even see where really it's coming from.
Yeah.
It's 70 base Eric with plus 12 synergy.
Triple Imperium is pretty good because that does make it so that a lot of the creatures in this deck stick.
Yeah.
So the more wolves are cool. They're fun.
They're really good with the
Song of the
Wild, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no instant forge in the deck though, because this deck would be on another level, I think, if it had a Chota.
A key charge.
Key charge.
Yeah. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Chota, I don't...
Instead of the stupid Tantalon.
Yeah.
Or Kangafant. Or Molfin, even.
Yeah. Not great cards there. So, and I do think this Saurian is probably one of the weaker Saurians that we have.
Mm-hmm.
There is something kind of intangible about this deck when it came to playing the deck, though, right?
Yeah.
Because it made a deep run into the Worlds Collide tournament. So, it's hard to say. Some decks are just greater than some other pieces.
They got that it factor.
So, yeah. I would like to think that's because it was donated to us from Farquaad.
It's got the Farquaad power in it. Intangible Farquaad power. Okay. Barkus Rex. What's his current record? We need to start keeping track of their records.
Barkus, I think, is 2-1.
2-1. That's what I thought too.
I think Gasolina is 3-0.
Yeah. And
then I think every other deck is 2-1 with the exception of Sov, which is 1-2.
Yeah.
So use that power to get one of the mass mutation decks? Yes.
That is true. He's got all kinds of luck. What the heck?
The hee-haw heck.
What the heck?
Alright. Sharkattack. Gets it from you. He's a luck vampire. I've known quite a few luck vampires in my time. I've known one particular luck vampire in my time.
That was a lot of luck.
Yeah, a little did you know that that mass mutation deck getting given away was the last good thing that would happen in the calendar year 2020.
That was in the middle of all the crap, though, right?
I think
it was just before.
It was like back in February.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Back in February or March. Things have disintegrated quickly since the mass mutation demo decks were given away. Yeah, because it was when they were still doing live playing.
That's right, yeah.
So
right. Okay, they were still in the office.
And Brad had not left yet, right?
Right.
So yeah, so
right.
Brad was still working there, so
that's awesome. Alright, bets.
Oh yeah, let me get the bets going. And go. You know what?
10.
Okay. Ah!
11.
Haha!
Alright. This is not a keep. It's got, like... Look at this Untamed. Full Moon Save the Pack Fertility Chant.
Ooh, yeah, you like...
Too much protects there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I remember my roll, yeah. I did. Insane.
Believe it or not. Okay, I think I keep this and we make a break for it. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say Logos and I'm gonna play Daughter.
Okay.
And it's your turn. I will draw up to 7.
Yeah, I guess I remember my chains now, you're right. The key is to not play cards with chains on them. My problem was when Nathan had the streak on the board for like however many turns, and I forgot every single turn. Okay. I will... Let's treasure map. Let's say go.
Okay. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play So Salt. I am going to play Odawak. And I am going to play Tricerian Legionary and War Odawak.
Thank you for that sub, Mr. Durkins.
And your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Tamed. Play Mighty Tiger. Daughter. Play Nature's Call. It's Tiger and Odawak. Then I'll play Odawak and shoot the... Or play Tiger, shoot Odawak for 4. He's still... And I'll play Regrowth. And that's it.
Okay. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Unnatural Selection and an Unnatural Selection.
I could have done that better, right? I could have played the Tiger, shot the ward, played Nature's Call, bounce those 2, play Tiger, shoot Daughter. So instead, this is in your hand, and that would be threatening.
Gotcha, but that would be in my hand?
Yeah, but that would be in your hand.
Okay.
So I think I want to do that.
Okay.
Thank you for that sub, Mr. Durkins. That Twitch Prime.
So this 2 is from Unnatural Selections that I have not played. I will say Saurian. I will play Odawak and Tricerian Legionary will just reap. Go ahead. I think Odawak is too important to leave on the table. So
I'll say Logos. I will Fogify. Play Strange Gizmo. Play Brain Eater. Play Neutron Shark. I'll get Tiger and Odawak. That's it. And Phase Shift. Okay, I'll say check.
okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play 2 unnatural selections. I will play Ghost Hawk and Reap with Tricerian Legionary. And then I will play a Moorwolf. And it's your turn.
Control Z the tracking guess. Okay. I'll Forge. For 6. Kills everything with Strange Gizmo. I'll play Shadows. Play Moon Cursor. Special Delivery. Hidden Stash. I have one last job. Purge Moon Cursor to steal 1. So check 6.
Okay.
That's it.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Information Exchange and steal 2. I will play Twin Bolt. I'll play Tapsis. I'll play Eddie and Mark.
Thanks for the follow. Gooey MD. Gooin MD.
And I'll say check with 7. It's your turn. I will draw 5.
I'll say Tamed. Well, maybe not. Nah, yeah, I'll say Untamed. I'll pick up the archive. I'll play Full Moon. I will Regrowth for Tiger. Delivery the Itty. Let's go. Shoot Hapsis for 4. Get 1 for the Full Moon. I think I'll Vigor it.
Okay.
I'll save that. Do I care about this? Chain's awful. Hate chains. I'm gonna discard it.
Okay.
I'll say check with 8. DJ Forge.
Okay. I will Forge. I will. I guess I'll say Logos. I'll play Wormhole Tech. I'll play Scrambler Storm. And then I'll Reap with Hapsis. And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
Right, Forge for 6. I'll say Shadows. Play Skeleton Key, Special Delivery, and Asp. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Telltale Vapors. 2 archive.
You will refer to her only as Mrs. Sharkattack the third.
I'm gonna Reap with the Wormhole Tech. Archive and Imperium. I will Thorium Plasmate. I guess the Asp thing, but. And I will Reap with Hapsis. Go to 6. Okay, it's your turn. I'll say check with 6.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll Relentless Whispers Hapsis and Relentless Whispers Hapsis. Steal 1. I will Special Deliver the tech. Purge it. I'll Skeleton Key Tiger, and I'll Reap with Asp.
Yeah, I don't have no Amber Control in hand, so.
Okay.
I was expecting Odoak to be a little bit more effective, but I guess I just underestimated the ability for Barkus to kill one problem creature. So I couldn't keep a board. Couldn't keep a board.
It was just moving so fast too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's
you threatened. It was like 2.
Yeah.
You threatened on like 3 or 4. So.
All right, Marcus. Yeah. Another one for the books. Yeah, I don't think Catherine likes to be the slower deck in a matchup.
No.
It definitely needs to be the faster deck. Yeah, draws good on Barkus. It's very difficult. You have to have the right cards for it too.
I was trying to keep the. I felt like any amber that you stole was going to be really bad for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was trying to prioritize the Odoak. But I don't think it. I guess with Nature's Call, I thought Ward on Odoak was going to be fine because you were going to need like because a lot of the damage or a lot of the removal in Barkus is damage based, right? Like that's why I put him in the middle so you can special delivery him. That's he's 5 power already, so one of your damage based sources isn't going to get him.
It's like that Neutron Shark and Strange Gizmo.
Yeah, well, Nature's Call too, right?
Nature's
so
Call,
you can Nature's Call the Ward. So
bit.
Don't really care about the bet. I gotta win games.
I know.
I've been very transparent about that. Now, I do think K Vidius is probably a better matchup for Sharkattack.
I would say probably too.
I think the Grunt Buggy is bad,
but it is the unnatural selections
and
to kind of weed down the stuff. And Axiom is probably really good against Vivius. So we'll see.
I think Vibius is the type of deck Sharkattack is like looking to square off against.
Yeah, I would agree. A 5. 2 5s. The old 2/2/2. No thank you.
So like the next to last turn, that's what I drew into. I drew my hand, and it was a 2/2/2. And I was like,
that's not the time for this.
I think this is a toss hand. Yeah, this one's it's time to get that one out of there. Not entirely sure what kind of synergy, or I had like Tesmal banish 3 Fates, which I do like that because you could go turn 1 Tesmal, try to get like a lock or something there. Because between like the banish and the 3 Fates, you're pretty good to keep that Tesmal safe. But the other cards were Baltrum, Obeyed, The Harder They Come, and Coward's End. So I'm not.
It's like too much creature control in that one hand. So
yeah. Obeyed's not really good on turn 2. Okay. I will say Sanctum, and I will play Maruk the Marked.
Okay.
And your turn.
I wanted to mention we are postulating ideas as to how you guys can send us decks to run through the gauntlet if anyone is interested in that. We might like to make it a Mushroom Man's incentive.
We have considered. We've talked about finding some way to do that. So
I'm gonna play Untamed. I'll play Kangafant. I'll play Morwolf, Reap, then play Kangafant.
Okay.
It'll probably be a large amount of Mushroom Mans just so we can get through those requests.
Right. Because it's not something. Because it's something that I think. Also, it might be easier once COVID has passed, because mailing stuff out in a timely fashion is not necessarily easy right now. With us trying to stay in the house. But it is something that we're talking about and thinking about.
We could even have like a prize for 5-0ing the gauntlet, but that would also like rely on us to play your deck perfectly, which we are not going to do.
Yeah. I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Sound the Horns. I'm actually not crazy about doing this right now. Okay, well. Because I didn't want to mill like Grunt Buggy or something like that right there. That feel pretty bad. I'll play Groggins, and then I'll put a Blood the Titans on Maruk. And it is your turn. I will draw two. I actually realized that might be a mistake because Maruk can capture Amber, and you could 6 Emperor Tyrannos.
I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Yeah. Go back in time.
Just pretend. Pretend I sound the horns then.
It's very important that we sound the horns correctly. All right.
Trying to do it from there.
I will say Saurian. I'm gonna 6 Emperor the Maruk.
Yeah. Okay. He hadn't captured anything yet.
Imperium. Imperium the Wolves.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Hadroth's Wall. I'm going to play Sigil of Brotherhood. I am going to play a Bond. I'm going to play One Stood Against Many. And Groggins is going to fight the Morwolf. He's got 1 on him. He'll fight the Kangafant. He's got 6 on him. He'll fight this Morwolf and die. And he won't die because he is 10 power currently. He took 9 that turn.
Yeah, took 8. Yep.
So 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And your turn. I will draw.
All right, I'll say Logos, Information Exchange, Interdimensional Graft, and Thorium Plasmate. It's like, it didn't really do anything. All right, your turn.
I guess I will say Logos.
Yeah, Wall is definitely one of the hardest cards to remember, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Wall of Oops. I will play Abade. Bond is gonna fight a Morwolf. There's no sense in letting those hang out, I think. And that's just gonna be my turn. Good. Because as soon as you draw like the second Morwolf, that's where or sorry, if you draw your third Morwolf when you already have 2 on the table, then you can get to do some pretty gross stuff. So
I'll say Untamed. I will play Tantadilin. I'll fight a Bond.
Did
play Ghost Talk. Play a natural selection. That's it.
Alright, so you've played the graft. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Grunt Buggy. I am going to flex Groggins for 10. So he's 5. 10 power, 5 amber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will go ahead and pop this sigil here so I can reap with Obeyed. Throw an amber off of them and get one. So I'll say check with 10, and it is your turn. You have to pay 7 currently because it's 10 tap. And we'll draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. Song of the Wild.
Thanks.
I think Moral's gonna go ahead and kill his Groggins.
Okay.
And then I'll reap with these 2 dudes to make 4. That's it. He'll pay 7.
Yep. So it's 7.
Oh, Graft will get you. He'll get you. You gotta be careful.
So you're at 7 currently. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Schuler, steal 1, and make your keys cost enough. Actually, you're paying 8.
Yeah.
I'll play a Dust Imp. I'm going to banish the Tadlin. No, it's like there's no sense in putting the more wolves in any zone that isn't the discard pile. Then I am going to throw away 3 Fates. Might have been worth hanging on to that. Alright, your turn. I will draw 4.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Information exchange to steal 2. Play a Daughter. Play Twin Bolt. I'll shoot those 2.
Okay. So Schuler.
Draw 4.
Okay, I will say Brobnar. I am going to burn the stockpile. I am going to play an Ogopogo and a Ganger Chieftain. Ogopogo is going to punch the Moorwolf, then Rocket Punch the Daughter. I will discard this Coward's End. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, say Saurian. I'll Axiom. Sword the Ghost Hawk.
So Dust Imp dies, I get 2 amber.
Chains. Play Pterodactyl. Play Legionary. Ward. Play Imperium. Ward stuff. We haven't used these ward tokens in so long, I feel like. That's it.
Because Gasoline doesn't really ward that much, right?
Nah. Or at all.
Yeah. Yeah, Gasoline doesn't actually do too much warding, so. Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm gonna Binding Irons. I'm gonna play a Streak.
I got you.
Oh yeah, you did. Cannot believe this. Cannot believe this.
I even dropped the chain and then drew 2 many cards.
Yep.
You like have to talk through it. It's the only way to do it. It's only you have to say a drop chain, draw up,
Draw.
5,
Yeah.
or whatever.
I will exhume Schuler. Here's a Ganger Chief thing again. I think Schuler is fine. Schuler gets you for 1. And then I'm gonna banish the Pterodactyl just on remove. Alright, your turn. I'll say check with 8 and I will draw.
Alright, so Logos, I will Thorium Plasmate the streak. I'll just keep him where he is. Scrambler Storm. Play Wormhole Tech. That's it. Deforge for 8.
Okay.
Drop a chain and draw 3. I know, man. I know. That's bad.
It's really bad.
Yep.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Calphine. I'll discard into the fray.
Let's make sure we're not tracking stats of how many times I forget about chains during this tournament.
Go ahead. I'll draw 2.
Alright, I'll say... Saurian. Also Salt, so no Reaping. Play a Tribune Pompatus. Unstun Pterodactyl. Legionary will fight the... They only kill Schuler right now. Let's see. Actually, he will fight... He'll fight the Bade.
Okay, so Bade takes 4.
Or wait, hold on. By Phalanx Strike, Schuler for 5. Exalt Legionary, Phalanx Strike, Calphine for 5. Then I can fight +2 power. We did it. Okay, that's it. I will drop a chain, drop it. Check with a bunch. Check with 11.
I am gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna equalize. I'll move that to Pompatus. And how harder they come to purge Pompatus. And I'll play Prince Derek. He'll forge for 8. Yeah, it's good to see Equalize doing some work versus Worlds Collide there. I do think Equalize is pretty good because, like, imagine that guy had a Scootum on him or something like that, and you're just like, take all that amber, dump it on this person.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll pick up the Archive. I'm gonna fight the Calphine. Ghost Talk. Play Tantalon, Moorwolf. Play Nature's Call. Bounce the Ghost Hawk. I'll bounce Derek as well. And I'll play Ghost Talk here. Reap with Wormhole Tech. Play Eddie. Grab a card. And I'll reap Legionary. Okay. Drop a chain and draw 3.
Trying to figure out what the last card in my deck is. Okay, I know what the last card in my deck is. Since I know what the last card is, I'm going to take a dis turn. I will Shadows of Dis, so all your creatures' text boxes are blank.
I just put this in my archive because it was Tantalon from being banished, but I put this in there from playing Eddie.
I'll play Tezmal, I'll play Amberant, I'll play Anguish. And it is your turn. Draw. And Shadows of Dis is active, and then I'll shuffle and draw.
Okay. Pterodactyl's a 12 power beater right now.
Draw 2.
Okay. I'll say Sarium. I'll beat on his Anguish for 12. I will.
You take 8.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll stomp the Tezmal. Exalt Tantalon. I'll reap with the Legionary. Stunned. Imperium. That's it.
Okay. I am
Drop chain.
going to say Sanctum.
That's the last chain.
I'm going to play Sigil of Brotherhood. I'm going to play Opal Knight and destroy each creature with even power. And I am going to Blinding Light for Logos. Then I will play Derek. Your turn.
Works for 8. Okay. Say Logos. Play Hapsis. Play Vapors. Draw 1. Shuffle, draw 1. And archive a card. I'll archive that. And I'll unstun these guys. Okay.
I will say Sanctum. I'm going to play Baltrum. Harder They Come on the Hapsis.
The synergies in that deck are insane, like with Harder They Come. It's so good.
Because it's like they have to have somebody out on the table for Ground Buggy. Derek is gonna reap. And I think just reaped here. Could fight the Tricerian Legionary, but I think it's fine to just reap there. And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
Say sorry, and I'll pick up the archive. Play Odoak. Play Axiom. Ward Odoak. This is gone. I'll 6 Emperor the Tentatlin. Imperium, my nerds. Chains, drop chain, and draw 2.
Okay. I am gonna say play Schuler, and I am gonna banish Odoak. And it's your turn. Say check with 7.
That's 7. It's a problem. All of a sudden, maybe I shouldn't have killed my Tentatlin. I don't know. I think my only hope is to play Logos and use Wormhole Technician
into Information Exchange.
Well, if it archives a card,
it's also good. Yeah.
So there's a lot of cards that can hit. That's fine. So I'll say Logos. I'll reap.
You like don't want to hit a Logos card.
Yeah. So Pterodactyl is archived. Reap. And that's it.
Played no cards from hand, but you did drop a chain.
I did drop a chain.
Okay, I will say this. Schuler is too big. I guess that's fine. Schuler is going to fight Odoak. I'm going to play Streak, and I will Exhume. Anguish. Tell you to go ahead. Draw.
I don't know what I hit now. Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll reap. Wimble. Doesn't do anything. Alright.
I had burned the stockpile and 2 Brobnar creatures. I was like, this is 6 amber worth of control right here. So that's why I was taking like these rinky-dink disc turns here, because
usually like you can stop me no matter what at that point.
Yeah.
I almost came back. Almost.
Yeah, you came surging back. I definitely fell into the board wipes.
Yeah.
Really mattered. This deck is resilient enough that it can withstand several board wipes. But that deck, I think, almost has enough for it to be a problem.
I never got a good unnatural selection off.
Well, that is one of the strengths of it, right? Because it can just if it has 3 fairly sizable creatures on the table,
It uses them.
it just like, okay, I'll play 1 or 2 actions from my hand. I'll just use them. So, what are you gonna do? Forge for 9?
Why'd no one tell me I spelled third?
Thrid? The third? The turd? Yeah, I think Sass.
That was shorthand? It kind of was.
I feel like Sass does not correlate to AOA or Worlds Collide.
Yeah, it was built for Coda. It worked pretty well for
and
Coda.
I think it's like solid for Coda.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't, because I think there are cards like Cutthroat Research. I'm willing to bet Cutthroat Research what I would have priced Cutthroat Research at in AOA is not what I would price Cutthroat Research in Worlds Collide.
Right.
Because of Eddie, because of all of the taxing in Worlds Collide. Cutthroat Research was better than twice as good as it was in AOA.
Why did it find Sov Restful Robinson? It's a pretty good name. Sov Warn Vector Parmesan.
I know Sky Jedi was messing with stuff, so I wonder if it probably just took the Sov and ran with it.
Sov has some things to prove. I don't know if it can. I don't like its chances against that deck, honestly.
Because of the board wipes.
Because of just like
the speed,
the board it has, the speed it has, a lot of things that.
Sov L Warn Vector.
What the heck?
God. I think we knew that.
Yeah.
I think we have seen that one before. Now it's time to deck name Parmesan.
Sov Warn Vector Parm. There it is. Just Parmesan. Z Parmesan, Thief of the Languid Sanctum.
That's big. That's a big name.
Languid Sanctum doesn't have Sanctum in it.
Yeah.
A 9. A 9. A 6. A 6. A 5. A 3. Okay, we did it. That is a mulligan.
Toss that one back. Oh, Gorlami missed it by like milliseconds. What is that name?
What? Wolfowsy.
Wolfowsy.
Wow. That's yours? That's awesome. That is incredibly impronounceable.
Is that a coda? Yeah, it's a coda. Yeah, that's a coda name right there. Definitely. I have never seen an AOA or a Worlds Collide deck that had that
level of
unpronounceability that existed in Coda. Horseman. Coda had some that first generation of deck names were just truly unpronounceable. Okay. I will say Saurian. I'll play Pterodactyl. And it is your turn.
Yep, say Dis. Play Pet Demon. I'll control the weak. This is like a shot in the dark, basically, for... I'll say Untamed.
Okay. I will say Untamed. We'll play Unnatural Selection. I will play Moorwolf, and Tadlin, and Gafent. And your turn. Draw 4.
Say Dis. I'll play a Snudge. Play Charette. Actually, I'll steal one and then play Charette. That's it.
I will say Untamed. Kangafant's gonna fight Charette. I'll fight Snudge, I think. I am gonna Nature's Call Charette and Pit Demon and Kangafant. I will Reap with Tentablin and Moorwolf. Then I will play the Kangafant. I'll draw. Go ahead.
I'll say Sanctum. Play Take Hostages. Play Blaster. I'll play Max Nut a Stun. Kangafant. Feeling like Horn Vector gets awkward draws a lot. Just a whole lot.
I will. This hand's kind of awkward. I guess I'll say Saurian. I'll play So Salt. I will unstun the Pterodactyl. I am going to Ethereum. I'll get the Pterodactyl and a Moorwolf. And then I'll discard Axiom. When it's your turn, I will draw 3.
So this, I'll play Turret. The Demon.
Well, to be fair, that awkward was because of the Nature's Call.
Oh yeah, yeah. But before that it was awkward.
Yeah.
Just so you know. There we go. We did it.
If I just Lord Catherine Bright Rhyme. We go create a sternly worded message for Sky Jedi. This community resource that you developed and maintain with your free time that you gave to everyone
is slightly inconveniencing us.
Has slightly inconvenienced us, sir. I cannot believe the audacity. Alright, I guess I'll say Untamed. I will unstun Kangafant.
Should you time the bot out? No, please no. I gave you mod and you're threatening to time out bots.
Yeah, it's a robot, man.
My goodness.
He only does what we tell him to do.
Abuse of power.
Moorwolf is gonna fight Charette. And then I'm gonna play another Moorwolf. Ready Moorwolf and then finish off Charette. I'm gonna play a Ghost Hawk and I will Reap with Tentablin and it'll explode because of the Kangafant. And I will say check with 6. It is your turn. I will draw 2.
Alright, I'll say this. I'll play Charette. And I'll steal 1. Okay. Didn't want to reap with Dactyl. Might wanted the Dactyl lose the ward token. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to lose the word token. Sav's got some sizable creatures, and I kind of want to get more than one swing. Okay, I will say Saurians. The Dactyl. I guess the Dactyl will fight Shret. Lose its word. I am gonna stomp the Pit Demon. I could stomp Maxna, fight Maxna with the Pterodactyl, put 4 damage on the Pit Demon, kill Charette. But I think I just want the Pit Demon gone, so that way you're not pulling my Amber. And then I am going to Imperium, warding Pterodactyl, warding this more. Say check with 7. Stole one I got. Yeah, okay, where we need to be. Alright. Check and draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Mars. I will Battle Fleet for 3.
I think it's the double Battle Fleet is that deck's problem.
It kind of is.
Because you don't want to, if you have 1 Battle Fleet and like 2 Mars cards, you don't want to take that turn.
Yeah. That's what I was running into for a while.
You're like incentivized to bounce between your Dis and Sanctum until you hit like that 4 card threshold.
Play Mind Warper, Zookeeper, Felix, discard collection, play Squawker, trade the Felix, and make you lose 2.
Yep.
They check with 6.
I will say Logos. I am going to Thorium Plasmate Mind Warper. I will Twin Bolt the other 2 nerds. I will play Eddie and Archive. And then I will play Wormhole Tech and Hapsis. Also, you check with 7 and draw 6.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll fight Eddie.
Blinding Light, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I don't have one. If only, man. I'll heal Maxna. Play Bulwark, Seki, Protectrix. Don't even have EverQuest. Oh yeah, that's right. That's it. Check with 6.
Alright, so I forward for 6.
So I might get on the chopping block after this one.
I am I'll say Logos. Sand. I think I say Untamed. I'm gonna play Song of the Wild. It's gonna get kind of wild. Kangafant. Do I want to Reap or just trade it with the Protectrix? I think I trade it with the Protectrix. I'll Reap with the Moorwolf. I wish I had a Moorwolf here. I don't. I'll Reap with this Moorwolf. I'll Reap with Ghost Hawk. I will play Molefin. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7. You do Forge. Draw 2.
I'll say Mars. I'll battle fleet for 2.
All the Martians are dead.
Yeah, I know. So I'll discard Psychic Network and I'll play MP Blast.
Okay, blows up.
So blows up my Hell Blaster. That's it.
Alright, Soul Forge.
Yeah. This is full on Struggle Town now.
I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Reap with the Wormhole Tech. Mercenary Legionary goes to the Archives. Apsis. Reaps. I will play 2 information exchanges. And
it is looking good for.
I'll play Interdimensional Graft.
Okay.
And I'll say check with 6. We'll draw 3.
Play Sanctum. The champion Nafiel. Reap with Seki. Sure one. Mighty Lance, those 2. Fight Hapsis.
It's only 1 because you got 4 armor.
Reap with Bulwark. Okay.
I will say Logos. I'm gonna play Tau Vapors. Draw 2. Archive 1. I'm gonna play Daughter, and I will play Scrambler Storm. And let's see, check with 6. It's your turn. I will draw.
Okay, so I Sanctum. I'll Reap with Seki.
Oh, I gotta draw 1 more. Daughter draws me up to 7.
Reap. 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 Go.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. The Archives there.
This is like how you know you can't lose.
Yeah,
when you have on board.
Yeah, when you haven't drawn a card in 2 turns. And...
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play Tribune Pompatus. I am going to play Odawak. I am going to Phalanx Strike Seki twice for 7. I'll worth good Phalanx Strike Seki.
You do Bulwark then Seki, right?
Bulwark for yeah, I think it's them both then, right? Yeah. Okay. Pterodactyl will Reap. 6, 7, 8. I will 6 Semper the Tyrannosaurus word, and then
It's a beast.
Is that?
You said 6 Emperor the Tyrannosaurus.
Well, okay, all right, fine, okay. I'll Imperium and ward it. I'll ward the beast, and ward it away. Say check with 12.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. This deck could never deal with 12. First of all. All right. Well,
Sov drops to
thin
1.
ice, Sov.
Drops to 1 and 3.
Real thin ice.
Sharkattack manages to get a win.
One more win to tie the records of AOA and Coda. We're on Conphage now. So I think the strategy v Conphage is win before it can do its thing.
Yeah. I think it's easier said than done.
It is definitely easier said than done. I got the deck last week had to get pretty lucky to beat it.
Martian Generosity was in the bottom third. Bottom like it was like in the bottom fifth of the deck or something like that. It was like in the last like 6.
I think Sov is a bad. I don't want to say bad, but it's.
I think Sov is a deck from a different time.
It's yeah. It does not work well against.
There's
boards.
a reason you don't see triple control the weak decks in Archon.
No.
In Vault Tours anymore.
Right.
And that's because I think Worlds Collide is particularly good against Control the Weak.
Yes.
Right? You take a Saurian turn, you put down 3 dumb dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And the thing was, against Coda decks, especially Coda Rush decks, your opponent would say, Untamed, generate 4 Amber, and have like 1 creature on the board. And they're like, and so you would go, okay, my turn, I'll Control the Weak for Untamed, and your opponent can't take that turn again, so they generate like 1 Amber or whatever. And that gets you back into the game. Whereas both AOA and Coda were more board-centric sets. So I think Control the Weak lost a lot of value.
Yeah. Conphage is Conphage, the Lady General of the Keep.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Sov is a really interesting deck, but it didn't age well, I guess.
Yeah. It's also a deck that, like, when you know the trick it's trying to pull, it's easier to disrupt.
Yeah, that's true. It's also awful at spot removal. Just awful.
I mean, I would defend Sov's place in the Gauntlet still, because
it's representing a type of deck.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Yeah. We want it to represent a type of deck, and we want it to represent specific houses too.
Yeah. I think I have a double Control the Weak deck that is better all around as a deck from Coda. That we might look into. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I remember it's in gold sleeves. So there's that.
That narrows it down.
Yeah.
Arc V2.
Converted from Twitch Prime to a tier 1 sub. Look
Wow,
at that.
look at that.
Thank
There
you
you
so
go.
much.
We appreciate that a lot.
That doesn't happen that often. We definitely appreciate
It's
it.
retention. It's we'll get that's looking real good for our Q2 numbers there.
Yeah.
Our conversion rate, which the brass is always yelling at us about.
The investors, man. Can never please them.
Yeah. The stupid angel investors we
I guess technically
hooked up with.
you guys are the investors. Unpleasable. 8.
Yeah. 7.
All right. You can control 100,000 mushroom hands. Are you serious? If you're serious, I'll be impressed. Hoarding mushroom hands is the way to go, though. That's almost 2 Eddie treats. I'm in a mulligan.
94-7.
Holy crap. Every stream, this dog does not get treated. It's very. Look how untreated he is. There we go. Okay. We did it. Gotta get up. All right. We did it.
Just kind of hang around.
He's rolling the business. He's the enforcer. He lets us know if anyone gets too close. Security alarm. If anyone's shooting fireworks off, he's gonna have a word.
Yeah, he's gonna let us know.
Well, who was first?
You were.
I was first. I mulliganed. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is like the same damn hand as last time.
Okay, I will say Saurian with that. Word it. Okay.
Alright, I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play 2 Gamgees. And go ahead, and I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll play Logos. I will Plasmate a Gamgee. I will Scrambler Storm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did not turn off the Eddie cam. There you go. My B. This is now us talking through our plays of Keyforge while you guys look at the dog.
Yeah, it's Keyforge, a radio play. I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Lollop, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw.
Put it back. You're gonna rebel and ban all chat. Well, I mean, we have a rogue mod, and he's
rogue.
So,
he's rogue.
Yeah, it has to be done. I'll say Saurian. I'll reap. I will stomp the Gamgee. I will play 2 Imperiums. Don't love that, but that's it. Check with 6.
Okay. I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna First Blood.
Oh, my precious ward.
Take the word. You paid so much for that word. Take the word off. And I will discard the Coward's End. I'll have Lollop take out the Tricerian Legionary. You can forge. I'll draw 2.
The Logos. I will play Eddie. Archive. Play Graft. Your turn.
I am going to say Brobnar. We're going to reap with Lollop. I'm going to play Drummerknot and bounce Lollop, and then I'll replay Lollop. And it is your turn.
I'll say Untamed. The Song of the Wild. Legos Talk. Reap. Play Unnatural Selection. Werewolf. Play Adam Werewolf. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to put Blood of the Titans on Drummerknot. Lollop is going to fight Eddie. Drummerknot is going to reap. Bounce Lollop, and I'll replay Lollop. And it's your turn. We'll draw.
Say Saurian. Pick up the archive. Play Odoak. Play Tribune. Pompous. Play Imperium. Play Phalanx Strike. 4 damage. I'll put 4 damage on Drummerknot.
Okay.
I will exalt to shoot over 4 again.
Okay.
And also check with 6.
Okay. I am gonna say Mars. I am gonna play Zizek Shockworm. I'm gonna play Xanthix Harvester. I am gonna Hypnotic Command 2 onto the Ghost Hawk. I will play Mars Needs Amber. What are you sniffing for? Sniffing under the...
Is there a bug under there?
The bug over here? Keeping us safe from the bug? I'm gonna Martian Generosity for 12.
Okay. Here we go.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I am going to Orbital Bombardment and show you 3 to do 6 damage.
Good lord. That's an insane amount of wind just hit the house.
I will shoot the Ghost Hawk for 6.
Like, are we tornadoes?
What's happening up there?
Very windy. Have we got any tornado warnings?
I don't know.
Can we check for that? I don't see any tornado warnings on my phone. Real bad. Okay, we're back. I'm dead. The wind took me out and only me.
4 miles southeast of downtown.
We are southeast of downtown. That is true.
Is that true?
Yes.
Huh. Some Doppler radar.
Okay, we're back.
All right.
I hit the thing.
Yeah,
Actually,
he
Eddie
kicked
might
the
have
thing.
hit it.
He kicked the, in our panic, he kicked the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to play Glixel Proliferator. I am going to Mars first. So the question is, do I go for the key?
The plane crashing right now.
Do I go for the key by using the Xanthix Harvester, or do I put the Martian Generosity under? Do I tuck the Martian Generosity? I think I tuck the Martian Generosity because it basically forces you to fight all my Mars stuff.
Yeah.
So ready and reap with the Proliferator. Put Martian Generosity under. And then I will Containment Field Pompidus. Okay, your turn. And go ahead.
What are you doing?
He's hanging out, man.
He's hunting something.
What are you hunting?
He's hunting the tornado. Okay.
Too fun.
I'll say Logos. I will information exchange. They said pets can detect impending weather. Yeah, it seemed like he's interested in something. He's sniffing at the wall that leads to the outside pretty vehemently. Okay. I will Thorium Plasmate. This is the toughest one because I don't know like
which of these guys is the
which of the Martians to kill. I think it's probably the Proliferator, so you can't just like keep doing that thing.
So move him right there and he explodes.
I'll twin bolt the other 2 Martians.
Okay.
Actually, I'll hit that for 2, and I'll hit the Germanaut for 2.
Okay. So he's at 10 of 11.
I'll play Wormhole Tech.
Did you use information exchanged?
Yep.
Ooh.
Blood of Rain. Oh, wait, what's that weather look? Oh my god.
I think.
Why are you zoomed out so far?
I think it's this thing right here.
That little guy?
That little guy.
That is definitely that little guy. I'll say check with 7.
Okay. My turn. Alright. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in deck. What
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't kill the stream yet. So if I go offline, we either got swept away by a tornado or the internet got knocked out.
Yeah. If I say Mars, I cannot stop you. You've played the interdimensional graph.
I have.
Okay. So I think I just take a Shadow's turn. I will play too much to protect. To steal 1.
Yeah,
steal nothing because hang on. Do we
like actual sheets of rain. It doesn't come through the mic though. That's interesting. Eddie, fight the rain off. Oh my god.
it's getting serious out there. Robnar.
Is ASMR acting? It's like the War of the Worlds.
It turned into a radio play. Yeah. Odoac. Yeah, I can't do anything. I actually have to deal with this Odoac before I can start pilfering from Justin. So if I take this Mars turn, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards left in deck.
You draw quite a lot of cards.
I know I can't stop you anymore with Mars unless I like rip the hypnotic command off the redraw, the rebuy.
Mm-hmm. Nathan's gone totally off script. Chief man.
I guess I'll say Mars. I'll put the archives into my hand. I will reap with Shockworm. Reap with the Harvester. Go to 7. And then Generosity for 8, so 16. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all gone, so I'm drawing 16. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shuffle and draw 5 more. It's actually a pretty good chance of hitting this.
Yeah.
At least some of this Mars stuff. So maybe I can stop you on the Mars. If I can't stop you, I think I'll have just enough of an insurmountable lead card advantage wise that I can ride out the rest of the game. Even if you forge this second key, I think you'll be so far behind. So I'll have like Ganger Knot combo that can threaten. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I'm glad I got that tree cut down. They used to lean directly into this room.
Yeah. So I did not get Mars Needs Amber or the Hypnotic Command. I did get Orbital Bombardment. So it's like coming out sideways.
God.
I'll play Orbital Bombardment and show you.
Can hear that?
4.
It's not a lot. Oh, it's totally dark out. I can't see it. Ooh boy.
So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably just actual hail.
Maybe. That's not coming through the mic either. Holy sh!
This is like I'm hearing the house creak.
Yeah. The camera shake is not Nathan shuffling right now. It is. We're getting destroyed. That was loud. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep going. I'm gonna play Mother Gun.
Oh, I need to check the basement.
Oh yeah.
Flood.
I'm gonna play Stormcrawler. Because basement had problems. This is where the Arkham Horror stuff got messed up. Do we have a bunker? We can get back down to the basement, but it would take us quite a bit to get this set back up. The basement may be in the process of flooding, so. Justin went off. Yes, we know Justin went off camera. But that wasn't unscripted.
Basement. Alright. It is not flooded yet. But it was definitely going to flood, so I stuffed some towels down there.
Oh, it's a different costume. He's gonna come. He's gonna douse himself with water.
You guys, oh god! It's raining everywhere else in the house.
Okay, I am. I'm gonna play 2 Mars firsts.
This is a very dramatic stream. Longest turn of Forge ever.
I'm gonna Mars first to ready and reap with the Xanthix Harvester. And then I'm gonna Mars first again to ready and reap with the Xanthix Harvester.
If only we were still streaming in the bunker.
Yeah. I don't think it would be nearly as loud down there.
It was slamming against the door to the basement.
Oh wow!
Yeah, very
okay.
loudly. You know, your tail is gonna hit the thing.
Okay, I'll say check with 7s, and it is your turn.
Okay.
You do Forge.
Okay. Okay. I'll say Untamed. Limolfin, Kangafant, Moorwolf, fight the Harvester. That's it. Forge.
6. Forge.
Playing keyboards in the middle of a hurricane. First time. Please click like and subscribe to see if we live.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I will first blood. I get 4 damage to spread about. I'll do 1 to the wormhole tech. One to Lollop, and 2 to the Shockworm. I think I go ahead and Coward's End. So I get 3 chains. I will play a Signal Fire. Play a War Chest. I will play Rock Hurling Giant and Bramo and Foozle. You've played the Interdimensional Graph, so I'm going to read it with Wallop. I will reap with the Drummer Knot. That's 1. I'll bounce the Lollop. I will play Gengar Chieftain and ready and reap with Drummer Knot. That's 2. Bounce the Gengar Chieftain. Play the Gengar Chieftain. Ready and reap 3 with the Drummer Knot. Bounce the Gengar Chieftain. Play the Gengar Chieftain. Ready and reap 4 with Gengar with Drummer Knot. Play ready and reap 5. And then I'll play the Gengar Chieftain to ready and reap with Wallop. Alright, say check with 12.
Oh boy.
And it is your turn.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Tentatlin, Werewolf, and Nature's Call.
Signal Fire is not sacked. I just played it.
I'll bounce the Foozle and Juggernaut, I guess. I don't know, this is all terrible. This game's lost. We drew 40 cards this game.
Yeah. Alright, so I will forge. I will say Brobnar. Lollop is gonna fight the Tadlin and take 2. Gengar Chieftain is gonna fight the Werewolf. I will War Chest for 2. I'll reap with Bramo and the Rock Hurling Giant. And then here comes Foozle. I'll play a Gengar Chieftain to ready and reap with Foozle. Okay. Play Drummer Knot to bounce the other Gengar Chieftain. Play that I'll do it like twice. We'll say twice. And then I'll leave the Gengar Chieftain in my hand. Also check with 14.
That's it.
I didn't even play
Shadows the whole game?
I played the Gamgees, but I didn't even have to play the Shadows that was here.
Ooh, man. Okay, Catherine. Yeah, one more chance to tie up the record from the other 2 sets. Did not. Okay, so I got Gasolina. We'll see how this goes. Will CW stay undefeated? Please like and subscribe to find out.
I do think that Catherine is probably better suited against Gasolina. They may have even played.
They may have, very possibly.
I don't remember. All right, so I won that contests.
I don't know why this deck is 82 sass. That's,
82?
Yeah. Yeah, man. You missed that part? 82. It is 5 sass above our next highest deck.
What's the next highest deck?
The Coda one.
The
It's like 77.
That deck went 2 and 3, or
yeah, they all went 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah. $82.
82 sass.
Yep.
Is it more wolves?
I don't know,
More
man.
wolves like skewed in
It's
sass?
crazy. It's really
Nature's Call skewed in sass?
It's got plus 12. It's 70 Eric with plus 12 synergy.
Is it because of unnatural selection and axioms?
It's the Logos. The Logos is pretty solid.
But like the Logos in that deck is like some of the least synergistic Logos I've seen in a more drummers or more gangers. Typically more gangers for me personally. The thing is, if you have two drummers can go kind of crazy in board heavy environments because they give you resets on a lot of Brobnar dudes. But I would rather have the gangers because you can use the ganger to fight with your other creatures on the table so that the drummer knot doesn't have to, and you can so Nature's Call is 4 Eric base. I think Nature's Call is particularly bad in that deck. It's not amazing in that.
I mean, it can be good when it bounces like Ghost Hawk and
yeah, I think the
Werewolves.
The problem is that the vast majority of the creatures in the deck are untamed. You don't have enough Logos, and
that I think that's the biggest weakness of the deck.
Is the Logos and Saurian. It's actually relatively light on creatures, and all of the creatures are in the untamed section.
3 drummers, no gangers is not great. Depending on what the rest of the deck is. I guess if you have like Bramos and stuff, it can be good.
Yeah. And Rock Hurling Giant.
Rock Hurling
Giant's particularly good with drummer knots because you can get some extra use out of your some of the less useful creatures. They fight once, you bounce them, you throw them at somebody else.
Giants are best used as rocks.
Yeah.
Most Brobnar cards are at least as good.
He's tossing them. Oh yeah, I can throw them. I have a Snake Eyes. I'm not sure what you rolled.
It was a 9.
I'm not sure what you rolled, but I've got a feeling it won. Imagine my surprise when I drew this hand and saw Star Alliance, forgetting which deck I was playing. You gonna bark at that?
I really care about Thunder most of the time. I don't know why.
You bark at fireworks. You bark at somebody closing the car door down the road, 2 blocks away.
Heard that one, yeah. Shook the camera? Yeah. I'm only in that hand because it had Axiom, and I feel like against that deck you want Axiom mid-game pretty bad. Okay, I will play Tentatlin.
Okay, I am gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Lay of the Land. So 1, 2, 3.
4 Exhumes is a lot of Exhumes, yeah. It's like with 4 Exhumes, it's almost hard to get value out of them every time, though, right?
You're gonna be playing several blank Exhumes.
Yeah.
I'll play Amber Tracker.
They get value, okay.
I'll play Explore River. I'll play Galactic Census for just 1. And I'll play Xeno Training for 1.
Yeah.
And your turn. I will draw.
Play Saurian. I have Axiom here. I don't play it probably because those are like the worst 2 creatures in the entire deck. I don't think I want to keep it, but maybe I do. I'll play Saurian. Play Odoak. Legionary board. Impetus. Play Imperium. Woodward. And I'll say go. Pretend like I don't have a
Sure.
card. That card.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Telltale Vapors and draw. Archive.
Oh, Helms and Spears in there. Oh, yeah. That would be pretty good. As long as she lives, which she doesn't that often.
I'm gonna play Eddie and Archive. I am gonna play Daughter Quantum Hapsis. It's your turn. I will draw up to 7.
Well, that's probably a fine time for Axiom now. So yeah, I'll say Saurian. I'll Axiom. Or the Tentatlin. Please get. And I will reap. Reap. That's it. Okay. Drop a chain and I'll draw.
I will pick up my archives. I'm going to say Starlance. I'm going to play a Transporter Platform. I will play Armsmaster Molina. I will play Kirby. Kirby is going to play Telltale Vapors. Draw to Archive. And I will zap for 3. I'll shoot Odoak for 1. I'll put 2 into, I guess, the Tentatlin. And your turn. I will draw 1.
I'll say Logos. I'll play a Technician. Or do I say Logos? I'll say Untamed. Play a Molfin. I'll fight.
Okay, so he's hazardous 3, and then you would also take another.
I just want to discard your archived card.
Okay, it is a crazy killing.
Oh, sweet. I'll play Nature's Call. Bounce this and these. Play Natural Selection. Play Tentatlin, Molfin. I check 6. Drop a chain, draw 3.
Okay. I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to reap with Kirby. I'm going to play a Memory Chip. I'm going to play a Molina. I will play Stealth Mode. I'm going to Transporter Platform to bounce Kirby. I'll replay him, but unfortunately I don't have anything to play there. So, your turn. I will draw 2. I'll say check with 6.
Okay, so I'll forge. Okay, I'll say Untamed. Play Moorwolf. I'll reap with Molfin and Tentatlin. That's it.
Alright, I am going to say Saurians. I am gonna Axiom. I'll ward Kirby and blow up everybody else. That's 2 chains. Oh, I forge. I will play Odoak. I will play Prefectus Ludo. I'll play with 2 Legatus Raptors and a Gargantodon.
Jeez. Okay.
And it's your turn. I got to bounce between Star Alliance and Saurian back and forth quite a bit. Alright, so I will drop a chain and draw 5.
I'll say Logos. I'll Telltale Vapors. Archive. Play Eddie. Archive. Play Graft. Deck. Play Hapsis. Plasmate. That can't kill anything. That's crazy. I'll do some damage to this Legatus Raptor. Okay. Damage. That's it.
Okay, I am gonna say Saurians. I'm gonna play Library of Palosaurus. We're gonna unstun the Gargantodon. I will Phalanx Strike to kill Odoak, and I will exalt the Gargantodon to Hapsis. Ludo is gonna reap the Nature's Call's already been used, so I can kind of exalt my guys as much as I want now. Odoak is gonna reap. Legatus Raptor is gonna fight Eddie.
I have a hard time knowing when I've made good plays or bad plays when I play off. I feel like just play what I've had. It either works out or more often does not. It's common. I would say that's definitely common for when you first start playing.
Yeah.
Or for like ways into it. And that's one of the skills that you just have to develop by playing a lot, is to know, like, should I just play all my cards, or am I going to be more beneficial to just use the board this turn? Am I playing around certain cards for my opponent? This kind of comes with time, I think.
So Legatus Raptor fought Eddie. Exalted Gargantodon's going to fight the Wormhole tech.
Okay.
And then this Legatus Raptor is going to reap.
Yeah, definitely knowing what to play around helps from your opponent.
And it's your turn. I'm going to drop a chain and draw 2. Yeah, I do think I think it's really easy to second guess yourself in this game. Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of true for any card game. I don't really think there's any sort of. I do think Keyforge has its own set of skills that other card games don't necessarily have. You have to somehow know what's in your deck. If you're playing Archon, you have to somehow keep in mind everything that's in your deck and everything that's in your opponent's deck. And you can make kind of like estimations about what house they're going to call next. Justin should have seen a Saurian turn coming from me, because I bounced between Star Alliance and Logos because they were both so efficient and were so good at playing stuff from the other house. Justin could have anticipated like a big Saurian turn coming.
Yeah, I think Nathan just wanted to clear on board. Sometimes it's correct to just remove all of your opponent's answers from the board if you can, even if you're not threatening. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
right.
That deck is gonna have to reap with creatures to win the game at some point. So,
okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Daughter. I'll Plasmate that Legatus Raptor where he is. That's gone.
Yep.
I get one for the Plasmate though. I'll discard Information Exchange. Yeah, that's it. Draw 4.
Okay, I am going to say Saurians. I am gonna Library of Palosaurus the Gargantodon. I am gonna play Pterodactyl. It comes to play Stunned. Gargantodon is gonna Reap. Ludo. Legatus Raptor will fight. Will Reap with Ludo. I don't think it matters. Ludo's gonna fight. No. Okay. Legatus Raptor's gonna fight Daughter, and I'm gonna exalt it to ready and unstun the Pterodactyl.
Okay.
Then Ludo's gonna fight Daughter, and then Odoak is gonna Reap. Okay. Go ahead. Say check with 8. And oh no, wait. I got a Scootum. This Scootum is gonna go on Ludo. On Ludo. Okay. Alright. Go ahead. I will draw 3.
Say Untamed. I'll Natural Selection. This can live. And those can live.
Okay.
Play more wolf, fight the raptor. Discard Song of Wild. That's it.
Okay, so I forward for 6.
Speed Sigil and 18 bonus hammer. That sounds pretty fun, at least.
Sounds fast, yeah, definitely.
Do I have a line that wins here? Probably not. Probably not.
I think he's not in a good way.
Yeah.
I am going to say Saurians. I'm gonna take a look at your discard pile first.
Catherine knew Sharkattack was not good playing from behind. I do remember that about it. Yeah, Speed Sigil can be very much a liability against Worlds Collide, as we found out in our first gauntlet.
2
or not first, but I guess second.
I feel like the 2 in the hole are Saurian cards. Bounced between Logos and Untamed recently. So, been quite some time since you've said Saurian. If the only way I can threaten is with Saurians. Okay, but you've got access to like all your Saurian removal. So I think I say Logos, then I will archive a card. And I will play Babbling Bibliophile, Wormhole Tech, Quant. I will play Interdimensional Graft. Okay, your turn. I will draw 1, 2, and then shuffle and draw.
Alright, I'll pick up the archive and say Saurian. All 6 Emperor Tyrannosaurs, the Odoak.
You forge.
I forge it.
That was actually
I have to sow salt first.
okay. I had actually considered using the Library Polysaurus to take the Amber off of Odoak that turn, to try to avoid the 6 Emperor. I just don't think I would have taken enough actions.
Yeah, play Dactyl. Play Imperium. Play Phalanx Strike. This. I'll shoot Kirby for 3 and Quant for 3. And that's it. It's suddenly a little bit closer.
Okay, I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play Shrix. I will not use his Play and Exalt ability. I'm actually going to pitch Pterodactyl and Legatus Raptor. The reason to do that here is so that I don't get punished by unnatural selection. I am going to Tribute. So we'll throw 2 onto Shrix. Now the question is do I Exalt to take the other 2? I'm not sure. If you... Both those more wolves are not enough to take down Shrix. You would need a second more wolf to do it. I honestly think it may not be worth it.
If you Exalt and then use Library.
Well, if I can library him as is right now to go to 6, and if you
That's
information
like him or, yeah.
if you information exchange me, because the Eddie's long dead, you information exchange me, I don't think you can kill the Shrix in Logos anymore, because Plasmates are in here. Yeah, I don't think you have a spot removal in Logos from your hand for the Shrix at this point. So I don't think it's worth it because I could generate an Amber, and if you, yeah, so I'll Polysource this to there to go to 6. I'll say check with 6. I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw.
I indeed cannot answer that. I have Stomp.
Okay, that doesn't do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is it.
All right.
Well, 1 and 4, Catherine. Not great. Did the first deck go 1 and 4?
The first deck we put through the gauntlet went 1 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our
Gasolina.
highest SAS deck.
Gasolina 4-0.
Yeah. Deck is too good. Too strong.
It's pretty
That
strong.
was my highest SAS World's Collide deck for a very long time. Until, I guess, more recent SAS updates.
I mean, this is like, I think this is the
Sorry, Farquaad.
the mold in which really good Worlds Collide decks are going to look.
Yeah, I don't know why there was not Star Alliance in our highest SAS. Because it seems like so many Star Alliance cards should be just full value.
Well, in Star Alliance and
that's
Logos,
why I think that deck is so powerful.
Star Alliance and Logos should be way higher on the SAS scales than
Mm-hmm.
I think they end up being for whatever reason. Just because Kirby is really dumb when you combine it with the efficiency stuff out of Logos.
There's no Neutron Shark in Catherine. If there was, it'd be probably a lot better. Yeah.
Fans wanted Justin to win.
I wanted to win too. Yes. Brad. Efficiency isn't well rated in SAS. I would agree. Is it highly rated with efficiency? Or with speed or whatever? No, it's 7.7.
What's Gasolina?
It's not huge.
Gasolina smoked it. Because I went through the deck. the deck faster than you.
77 SAS. That's probably my second highest Worlds Collide deck. It is 21 speed.
Yeah, that's crazy. It says 3 times as fast.
Man, that's crazy. That's about right. I mean, Gasolina is so good at winning. That's right.
400 ampered.
Can't rate the same.
Did you bet on Gasolina? I mean, did you bet on Sharkattack every time? Or Sharkattack?
Dang. 100 every time? That's pretty funny. I do. I think, just to me, it's more fun playing the decks that play with high speed.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're better or not. I have more fun playing the game when I'm just like playing all my cards. That's what I want to do. I don't want to use a big board. I want to play a bunch of stuff.
I like big boards.
Like big boards, and I cannot lie.
Yeah. I wouldn't lie to you about that.
Okay. That was it. We went through the gauntlet. Through the 3 decks we took with our 3 highest SAS decks through the gauntlet. There were 4 wins and 11 losses.
Yeah.
I want you to think about that.
5 and 11? 5 and
10.
10.
5 wins and 10 losses.
In the gauntlet.
What's that tell us?
Yeah. SAS and everything, folks.
It ain't everything.
SAS ain't everything.
Now make a worse deck gauntlet. No, I don't think we'd have any fun with that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think that's not fun.
I don't think
that's not fun for anybody. So we will be back tomorrow with Lord of the Rings. We're gonna try for the first time again.
Yeah. I hear the Balrogs in the next scenario, so we're gonna try to take out the Balrog.
I heard he's kind of challenging.
I heard it's kind of hard, so
we're gonna do that tomorrow. And just the first,
it's the first try. I don't know what you're talking about there.
That must have been some other streamer you guys were watching play.
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings LCG. And then on Wednesday,
not professional Lord of the Rings. Wednesday we'll do the gauntlet again.
Some deck. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I don't know. Light Tasker. I feel like that would take a million years.
It would take. Yeah, it'd take a hot minute.
It'd take a million years to get Light Tasker through, but we'll see. There might be some deck. Christensen maybe.
Ooh, that would take a million years too.
Yeah, that would be kind of a long game.
Yeah,
but
we'll figure something out.
We'll find something.
I was thinking like Nibirius. Something.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nibirius is always a good time.
Yeah. That deck is just a blast to play. So.
A shard deck? We don't have any good shard decks. I also don't think shards are good.
Yeah, so here's the problem, I think, with the vast majority of artifacts. I think more artifacts should be Omni than they are. So something like the shards. And I think the artifact artifact hate in the game is actually really, really good.
It's better than the artifacts that kills a lot of the time.
Yeah. Cards like Hawk,
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist makes your artifacts a liability, so EMP Blast. The Gauntlet isn't the artifact hatinist group, but you've got Neutron Shark, you've got EMP Blast lurking around, so yeah.
Yeah, I like the sound of Nibirius. It was a winner. Andrus is also a good choice, though I don't want to worry about gambling dens all night.
Yeah,
because that takes forever.
Yeah, because you're constantly counting cards.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Are you allowed? Is it considered note keeping if you keep dice? And you
can't have dice involved, right?
At all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Could you use something like damage counters?
I mean, if you're just like playing with damage counters on the side, what do you? I mean,
if you're stacking damage counters up, I'm saying like, could you use damage counters to keep track of which cards that you have? You're saying like, would that be considered cheating?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I think that's a question worth asking.
Yeah.
Because that would be much faster if I'm in a vault tour and I'm playing something like Andrus in a vault tour, and I can just keep a stack of damage counters for each house, for the numbers of each house that I've gone through. That's something, that like,
because note taking is illegal, right?
You can't write notes, right?
But like just using counters. What if you just had like 3 chain trackers and you're just messing with them?
Yeah. Yeah, I brought some chain trackers from my... I mean, I think if you lie about what you're doing...
You have to... Yeah, obviously.
I think if you lie about what you're doing, then you're trying to conceal what you're doing.
Yes.
So...
It just saves time because you're not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, but the problem is you end up, because we did that with Andres. We played Andres a lot, and that's what we ended up doing. We ended up counting it every single time. That takes so much more time than just using like a chain tracker or damage counters or something.
I mean, we could do that.
Yeah,
easily,
we could do that on stream. Whether or not that's allowed at a vault tour, that's a question.
Yeah. Since public information, it should be fine. I think it would just depend on what the judge says at that particular tournament. I think that's kind of a judge's call.
Mnemonic to track the deck.
Because I think it's totally reasonable for a judge to say, no, you can't do that. Because like part of gambling den is like you can miscount, and that's very possible. You just have to, that accounts for more player error on both sides. So it's like that's a play skill.
And I guess if the information is visible enough, it's actually telling your opponent some information as well.
Yeah.
Right? Because if I've got 10 logos cards and 5 shadows cards and 10 Saurians cards, it's very likely that my hand stuff, it's going to have shadow stuff there. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's something that's worth asking about. I don't know if I would ever play Andrus in an Archon tournament. I would consider bringing a gambling den, but if I lost because my opponent,
it will happen.
Yeah, if my opponent just perfects the gambling den one game and beats me with it.
Andres had the games like that. Or one of our most famous clipped games of gambling dens, Madness.
So,
all right. Well, that's stream.
And then next Sunday is a hiatus.
Yes, next Sunday and Monday.
Next Sunday, Monday are hiatus.
Yep.
We will return that Wednesday, and we're thinking players cannot take notes or reference outside material or information during a tournament round. However, players may reference official rule documents at any time or ask a judge for clarification from official rule documents. Official rule documents include all rule documents and inserts available on the Keyforge page on our website, those found in a Keyforge product or any portion thereof. So could you keep a stack of the page documents and then dog ear the page numbers corresponding to the number of each card that
that's extremely questionable.
Yeah.
I don't think that really clarifies it. I think you could consider that note taking. You could consider like playing counters out note taking.
Yeah.
But anyway, like Neil was saying, we're thinking about doing
circumvention. Yeah.
The starter Keyforge stream the following next Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to shirk the rules here. We're probably gonna do our Keyforge newbie stream that Wednesday. So because I think a week after that is when Mass Mutations drops.
We should be able to hopefully get it in the middle of the week next week.
Yeah. So we may do completely noob friendly Wednesday where we just
the first,
we're like this, we're making this video for people who have never played Keyforge. And then and the goal with that one is to tackle the very basic concepts in the game, like just the rules, just mechanically how your deck works. And then on the next stream, we'll do the slightly more advanced stream.
That's Sunday. Yep. March Madness. Mass Mutations in hand July 10th. Yes.
Maybe. I don't have any confirmation.
We should be able to get it the 10th at the latest, hopefully.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely have it. Yeah. We'll have it by the 10th.
Yeah.
No problem.
We're trying to get it that Wednesday, ideally. The 8th. We'll see. We've gotten the other 2 sets that time, so hoping that keeps up. Just depends on when shipping happens in the United States. Yeah. All right. Everyone have a great evening.
Thanks. And
morning tomorrow. Next Sunday and Monday are off, yeah. So we'll be back at you Monday and Wednesday this week. So, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll send out some reminders.
Of course. And talk about it again. All right, guys. Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
What else do you go? It's open 72 decks of this time. Let's hope. I don't even know what I'm hoping for.
Logos?
Probably Logos.
Logos looks pretty good in this set.
It does look good.
This looks really good in this set, too.
This is always good. I would be fine with this again. This is probably better in this set than it was in Worlds Collide. So
yeah,
I'll
that's
take
saying
that.
something.
And I'll get at maximum sins. Every deck is 7 sins, and we just sell them all.
I think there's a specific golden sweet spot of sins.
Oh, definitely. What that is, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
We might not even get that sweet spot of sins. Probably not. They're pretty
Could
rare.
you imagine the 7 sins deck where they were all enhanced?
Oh.
And you had the card that let you archive every creature from your discard pile.
Oh
of
my
a house.
god! Yeah.
Could you imagine how much that deck? would be
Or
worth?
just had Arise, because Arise is strictly better in that situation.
Well, you could legacy it, right?
Yeah, you could Legacy Arise.
But that card is good. Yeah, it's Arise is strictly better, but that card that
with
lets you,
dis,
yeah,
with if you're getting dis stuff, it's strictly better. If you're not getting dis stuff, the other one's better. Yeah. So, okay, now we're going.
that's it. We're done.
Goodbye, everyone.
Instant millionaire. Yeah, we'll find the million. Don't you hit the button, mate.